friends and strangers on the internet, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with a coffee request. Thank you so much to everyone who has supported me through my Ko-fi page. I do appreciate you so much, and thank you to the person who suggested this song. This one was actually a mystery link. I love when that happens. It's always a surprise. Somebody just sends a request and there's no name, there's no artist, it's just a link. And it's just like, surprise! So I'm pretty excited. Today we are checking out what appears to be the artist Love, just the word love, Love. How simple and beautiful. I like that. And we are checking out a song title that is less simple, probably still beautiful. Maybe the people would be the times or between Clark and Hilldale. I feel like that's supposed to be a reference to something that just whoosh went right over my head, but I don't know. It's a very long title. Very, very long title. Let me say it again, just in case you missed it. Maybe the people would be the times or between Clark and Hilldale. Man, what a mouthful. I'm so sorry if I butchered that, even though it was in English. I do apologize. And that is, again, by the artist Love. I'm not sure what to expect. I have no idea what genre this is going to be, like, at all. It does not appear that this is going to be a music video. It looks like it is just audio, so we will just be listening to some music today. No visuals. Other than this lovely artwork, I wonder if this is the group. It's the band called Love, and this is all the members of it. Very cool. I love the psychedelic artwork. Anyway, let's jump into this. Again, we are checking out the band Love and their song, what a long title. Maybe the people would be, let's take a look. Maybe the people would be the times or between Clark and Hilldale, the 2015 remaster. All right, let's jump into this. Let's go.
What is happening and how have you been? Gotta go, but I'll see you again. And oh, the music is so loud. And then I fade into the crowds of people standing everywhere. Across the street I'm at the slop affair. And here they always play my songs. And me, I wonder if it's come here just the same, telling everyone about their games. And if you think it obsolete, then you go back across the street. Yeah, street.
I do suspect, sorry to pause in the middle of, I'll take it back a little bit, but I do suspect that this was a live performance because there is some epic panning going on. Like I can hear drums on this side, guitar on this side. Like it feels like things are all spread across the stage. And I don't think that's just the panning. I think this might be possibly a remaster of a live performance, but I could be totally wrong on this. But that's what it sounds like because I feel like I'm standing in front of a stage and there are instruments arranged the way that, they're arranged on stage, and I can hear it in the panning here. And I just find that very beautiful. I love the use of the horns here. I'm loving the different rhythms. There's like, the guitar is like playing a different rhythm than the drum is playing, but it's going together so well. And it's like mildly disorienting, but also like not. I don't know. I think it just could be that the panning is, it's separated in my ear. So I'm hearing one rhythm on one ear, one rhythm on another. And it's going together so well, but it's also different. So it's like creating an interesting experience in my ears. Anyway, I think I already took it back. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm not sure what the song is about. I'll probably have to look up the lyrics afterward, but I'm really enjoying the composition of it. Let's keep going.
Back across the street. Yeah. Street. save a seat for me. But if you just can't make the room, look up and see me on the moon's a common scene around my town. Here where everyone is painted brown. And if with you that's not the way, let's go, paint everybody gray. Yeah, gray.
One thing I will say, this is a very, very danceable song. Very, very danceable. Like there is definitely a danceable rhythm here. It also sounds like it's got a bit of like a South American influence to it, and I could be totally off about that, but like the way the rhythm is moving, it kind of, I wouldn't say it's like it's not the same as like flamenco, but it's got a similar rhythm to like music that I tend to associate with like flamenco or flamenco style. Like, and it's totally not the same, but it's got like a clappable beat to it. That's the best way I can explain it. It's like you can clap this beat very, very easily, and it's given me like South American kind of vibes. But I could be totally off. I could be totally completely off about that. But that's just like the musical vibes I'm getting from it, and I like it. It feels fun to dance to. Like I wanna like shimmy. Like that's the kind of dancing I want to do. I want to do like shimmying dancing to it, not just like head bobbing or like a back and forth. I want to like shimmy to it. Like that's the kind of movement it's got to it. I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh, that was fun. Oh, that was fun. I also just realized that I mentioned flamenco style music and also South America. And if I remember correctly, like style music is not actually from South America. I believe it's actually from Spain specifically. Don't quote me on this. I am not like super, super like in the know of like all forms of music history or culture. So please feel free to correct me. But if I remember right, flamenco music is actually from Spain, not from South America. But somebody who knows more will correct me, and I will maybe highlight that comment somehow. I don't know, but like, in fact, I'm just gonna go and pause the recording and look that up while I look up the lyrics, because I'm pretty sure I like got those cultures mixed up, and that would not be fair to those cultures to like misrepresent them. So while I'm looking up the lyrics to this song to get more context about what the song's about, I will also look that up and like come back with the actual facts. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. This is an old song actually. It's from 1967, if I read correctly and remember correctly. And I did confirm that flamenco music is from Spain. Sorry, I'm closing tabs to find notes. But it appears that the song was written in 1967, and that's why it had been remastered. It's a very fascinating song with a lot of history, actually, probably more than I would be able to talk about in this one video that's already dragging on far too long for my personal taste. But very, very fascinating song. And there, I again, it would be far too much for me to explain the history. Since this was written in 1967, I did go ahead and confirm that real quick. There are references to places. It feels like a very personal song. That's what I'm getting at. Is this feels like a very personal song. I like the lyric style like a lot. Like I like how like he ends each I guess we would call it a verse. It's not a stanza because it's not poetry. He ends each verse on like a pause where you expect the next word, but the next word actually begins the next verse. I really like that style. It's very poetic. And I really like that. I think that's really quite great. But yeah, this song is it's very rich with history because of when it was written, what it's written about. There's some personal stuff about the artist in it. There's some specific locations that were very, very significant during the time period the song was written. There is, I just find that really fascinating. And again, it's way too much for me to get into. Well, first to like learn about in time to be able to like finish my recording, and two to actually delve into. So if you're really big into music history, I would suggest checking out this song and like the history behind it, and like some of the things mentioned. Like I just find it very fascinating. I'll probably do that in my free time. Um, but yeah, like as I mentioned earlier in the song, with like when I mentioned the title, or earlier in the video when I mentioned the title, like it definitely feels like a reference to something that is like whoosh, over my head, and it's because it's way before my time, like 1967. That's like gosh, I think my dad was like a baby at that time. So that's way before my time. So like, definitely I'm not going to understand the references right away, but musically it was very pretty. It was very danceable. And I don't know what the influence was there culturally, but it definitely was very, very danceable. It felt like South American, but I could be totally off about that. It definitely had like a bit of a flamenco vibe to it, where it's like you could clap to it. I think they call that palmas. Again, don't quote me, but I think that's what it's called when you can like clap the beat to the song, in that style. And it just that's the kind of vibe it gave me, which was very, very danceable, very, very fun. Like I liked it. Like it was really hard to sit still listening to it. And it wasn't just like simple dancing. Like I wanted to shimmy. It was like a real, real big movement in the music that I really enjoyed. I liked that a lot. I'm so glad I got to listen to this song today. Thank you to the person who suggested this song on my coffee for your mystery link. I believe you sent me mystery links before, and I love it every time. I dig it. It's super fun. It's a fun surprise. Like I don't even know how to plan or research ahead of time. Just copy paste the link in and start recording. It's super quite fun. Like that. I like doing that. It's really great. Fully blind reaction all the way. Um, I'm just rambling, and this video is kind of dragging on. I do apologize. I've probably had either too much or not enough coffee today. Anyway, thank you everyone who's made it this far in the video. I do appreciate you. And thank you to everybody who has supported me through my coffee page. I appreciate you as well. And I'm going to go ahead and end the video for real. If you would like to check out more of this band, please click the link in my description. Apparently they have been around a very, very long time. But if you are like me and you are young and you've just never heard of them and you really enjoyed that, please click the link in my description. It will take you to the song I just reacted to. It is from their direct channel, and you'll be able to check out more of their music from there. I will see you all in the next video. Bye for now.